Hi everybody, my name is Joseph Robinson, and this is my first video, uh, kind of as as an audio video diary of what's been going on with me. Um, Today is my first day out of the hospital from an incident I had where I lost control, and I couldn't take anymore. I suffer from severe anxiety and depression, and it's really, really hard. Um, 8 days ago, I I hung myself, from one of the balconies of where I live. Um, and it's not my first suicide attempt. It's uh, it's really, really frightening. You know, when you get to that place in your life, you don't know who to turn to. And it doesn't seem like anyone can help. But for those of you out there that are feeling the same way, you need to know that there are people that actually care, and there are people that will listen, not just hear what you're saying, but listen to what you have to say. You know, by all rights, I shouldn't be here right now. I should have died that day, that morning. Um, every day for the past 4 years has been an absolute struggle for me. I was married, and then had the American dream, and it all went away. It all it all stopped in the blink of an eye, and there's nothing I could do about it. I'm currently a soldier in the United States Army, and this is my story. Started on my first deployment in 2012. I uh, I was abandoned by by those that were closest to me when I needed them the most. At the time, that was my chain of command. They I started experiencing symptoms of you know my own subconscious, reaching out for somebody, and when that happened, and when I went to go seek help, I was ripped off of my line and sent to Bagram Air Force Base, and left there for a month without any any without any instruction for help. And it happens more than you could ever possibly imagine. People are especially soldiers, are just discarded. When we get injured, we're expendable assets. You know, and when we cease to function properly, we we become a liability. And, you know, through all of this, you know, I've come to the realization that it's easy to die. It's easy to lay down and just die. It's easy to just stop taking in air. But more importantly, it's hard to live on. It's hard to fight every day. It's hard to get up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and realize that, you know, that there are great aspects about you. That you're not completely expendable in everyone's eyes. That there are those out there that who could never imagine abandoning you. And even if you think that there's nobody, I promise you, there is somebody out there that knows you and that couldn't leave your side and will answer the phone. And I want to make that, you know, what my first video is about. If you find yourself in need, pick up the phone. For a lot of us, you know, you can look into the eyes of people. If you're perceptive enough, you can see pain. You can see the pain that they've gone through and that they continue to experience. So we'll start by this. If you feel like you have nobody to call and nobody to talk to, here's my number. 910-824-6406. If you don't have anybody to talk to or you don't feel like anyone's listening, call my number. I know what it's like to feel alone, to feel unwanted, to feel unappreciated and expendable. Even when it's hard. Please pick up the phone and call somebody. If not me, somebody. Anybody. I don't ever want anyone to feel how I felt ever again. And it all starts by taking the first step. And this is that first step for me. I'll make another one tomorrow.